welcome back to Ginas.com. I am here with our December girl crush, Gina Rodriguez, or the pregnant Jane. Look how cute she looks.
Oh my goodness.
How does it feel?
It's a little surreal, girl. I don't know. It's either the best birth control or it's really messing with my mind. I'm like, I don't know. It's awesome though. It's awesome.
Well, you can't get pregnant in real life because
No.
Jane, then she'd have two real big situations. She might be immaculate conception by that point.
Yeah,
so.
that would be a little rough.
We're gonna.
In my schedule, I'm like, not right now, please, not right now. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool wearing it.
Awesome. Well, we were really excited to talk to you because our site is all about women inspiring other women, and
awesome.
you are such an awesome role model.
Thank you.
I read that you won't take roles that you feel aren't a good role model for young girls. So what do you feel is your definition of a good role model?
I think somebody that believes that they are enough today. I think a good role model is a male or female. Obviously, this is for women, which is fantastic, but anyone who is willing to do the service of others before themselves. You know, anyone that's looking at a picture and saying what's going to be good for the whole versus what's going to be good for me, what's going to be good for the future versus what's going to be good for today. And I think that takes a lot of responsibility, sometimes extreme sacrifice. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but I've always found that the women that I was inspired by were women that weren't afraid to speak up for themselves, speak up for others, sacrifice.
Especially in this industry. It can be really
girl.
hard when you're like hustling and you want to be a successful actor and you get those roles that might make you give up a few of your ideals. How have you stopped your ego from getting involved in those decisions?
Well, I mean, you know, that's something that I think about on a daily basis because this industry is very much so like, I have worked so hard to get to this point. Like, we're gonna be like real, if we wanna talk like real, because like that's what we should do if we're gonna try to empower others. The industry, especially in the position that I've been put in and that God has graced me with, it's yes, yes, yes. You're right, you're right. There's no accountability. There's anything you want, and all of a sudden you go from nobody knowing your name to everybody knowing your name, people not wanting to look your way to people only being able to look your way. And that kind of flip can really mess with somebody. And what I've realized through all of it is the only thing that's constant is my character, is the person that I work on. Because money comes, money goes, girl. The billboards are gonna come down. People aren't gonna be talking about me no more. You know, and I have to remember that that's not what makes up who I am.
Well, on top of you being totally awesome and our girl crush, obviously, we also love Jane, and Jane is Jane the Virgin. So we got to ask questions.
Okay, go for it.
Got to get some spoilers. So she's pregnant, obviously.
She's very pregnant, very pregnant. And today I just went and got cast for like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th month belly, and I think I'm wearing Nicole Kidman's belly from
Which
like
is
another
so
film.
cool.
Which is kind of awesome.
You've said before that the show doesn't really tackle beauty. It doesn't talk about beauty. Like, you eat cookies and you eat crackers, and it doesn't talk about beauty.
Yeah.
But are we gonna see Jane have any insecurities as she is going through pregnancy?
Insecurities for Jane actually more so lie in that if her plan like kind of gets out of whack, she's like, well, I don't have a control over it. And that's where her insecurities lie, because she just wants to be able to control like her environment. And if her environment kind of gets out of control, then that's where she starts getting scared. And that's where she starts, like, her fear lives. And I think that's really beautiful because as the more she gets pregnant, the more she can't control things. And so her insecurities are like, you see them come out in that way. But she is, you know, planning to be a teacher, and then her dream is to be a writer.
Well, thank you so much. You're so amazing. And before we wrap up with you, I want to ask, what is your #1 tip for young girls or girls who are struggling with their own self-image to inspire themselves and to inspire other women?
I think that growing up as a young girl that didn't look like the cover of magazines, that didn't look like the billboards or the ads, I limited my power by looking at those images and thinking that if I wasn't them, I wouldn't be powerful and I wouldn't let my dreams come true. And I wish somebody early on told me that that is so false. That you are enough today. And that the second you accept yourself is the second everybody else around you does as well. And the people that don't, you say, I really hope you don't feel that way about yourself, because then we're both screwed.
All right, guys. Well, Gina is our girl crush because she is strong and beautiful and independent and so inspiring. Thank you so much for inspiring all of us.
Thank you,
You
Vivi.
truly are a role model. All right, guys, that's all I have for you right now, but keep checking back for more interviews on Ginas.com.